Hi, my name is Hannah Light and my partner is Molly Green, and for our project we decided to do a kids fun run. This race will be for ages 6 to 13 and will be separated into two races. So we'll have an age group of 6 to 9 and 10 to 13. Instead of it being set up like a regular race, we will run it as an obstacle course, so there will be hula hoops and jump ropes and things they have to dodge to make it more interactive. So why a kids fun run? Well, what stood out to us the most is what age group can we directly affect? And I automatically thought kids. They are such an influential time in their lives, and we want to take the opportunity to encourage fitness, and especially since 2 out of 3 kids are inactive and don't get the recommended exercise every day that they need. And so many of them spend so much time on their devices and watching TV and just on media, and we feel it's a great way to get them outside and have fun. So our overall goal is to get the kids in the community more involved and encourage healthy lifestyles. We want to empower kids to try their best, be motivated, and somewhat competitive. We want them to learn the benefits of exercise and encourage not only them but their families to get fit, because they might take this home with them and want to exercise, but their family has to also want to do it. So how does this project incorporate the university mission? To develop a successful event, everyone must complete their task, and a specific plan must be in place to make sure everything gets done in advance and is organized. This all ties in with productivity because it is effective work. Our project also develops knowledge, abilities, and character, which is associated with enlightened living. And lastly, community involvement. The goal of this assignment is to create a project that will directly affect our entire community. So it's pretty obvious that this is incorporated into this proposal. All these aspects also reflect on the spirit of the assignment, which involves making a change in our area. This project really shows how far a little bit of work can go, and we might not notice it the first time we do a fun run, but every year we'll notice the impact this event has on our community. So lastly, how are the LLOs incorporated into our project? While executing this project, we will have to solve problems and make decisions and add new ideas to improve the event. We may run into an issue with getting money or collecting supplies, and that require both the creativity and critical thinking LLO. So we will also develop citizenship while doing this project, because one goal is to enrich the relationship between the community and UC students, which means every one of us has to be involved and should try and get to know people we will be around in this event, and that includes parents, kids, and the people we'll be working with our roles. We will also develop communication skills, because it is key to developing any organized event. Each of us have to know how to effectively communicate to each other while progressing in our plan and during the actual event if we want it to run smoothly. I've done events in the past, and it's been chaos because nobody knew their roles and nobody knew what each other were doing, and it just made it very disorganized. So we can also develop communication skills when promoting our event. We'll be going around to other schools and businesses in the community, and it's very important we get the word out about our event. We will incorporate inquiry because we will be developing our character and abilities. And lastly, ethics will be developed because we definitely have to consider how we treat others when we are executing the plan and we are at the actual fun run. We want to be involved with the kids and get to know them, and this requires both ethics and communication. And I feel like we also need to get to know each other when executing this plan because it helps develop it. So overall, I feel this event is a great way to encourage healthy lifestyles and fitness, and hope that will not only affect kids but their entire family to get fit, because that's our take-home message, is for the kids to go home and have their entire family excited to exercise. So we want them to know that exercising can be both fun and effective, and that's the overall goal of setting it up like an obstacle course. I feel this project can really bring a change to our community. So now Molly is going to talk about the details of our project, the resources we will need to execute it, and any restraints that could delay our task or goals.
I'm Molly, and our Fun Run project's main plan is geared to help us achieve our main goal, which is to help the kids in our area become more involved. Our target age is 6 to 13 years old, and we will have 2 separate races set up in obstacle style. To fully accomplish our goal, we will need to start in the beginning of the upcoming year, January 2018. The 1st through the 7th, we will need to secure a route for our area for our Fun Run to take place. From the 8th to the 21st, we will create a schedule. This is the process where we will give each person a specific role and responsibility that they will be in charge of. These roles will include being a chaperone, coordinating the event, setting up, and so forth. Each person in the class will have a specific role that they are responsible for. Also during this time, we will plan an ending ceremony that will be planned by the entire class. January 22nd through the 28th will be the time where we create flyers, social media ads, and other means for spreading the word about the event. This week will be the time in which we are starting the promotion aspect of our event. This will involve contacting those ahead of the main run to promote runners to bring their kids along to attend our Fun Run. This will also involve us sending messages out to organizations around us so that many kids who attend and involve them attend our Fun Run and for their parents to be a part of the main run. This week, January 29th through February 4th, will be the week we make sure we are on time with our plan to this point and correct any mistakes or catch up on anything that we might have been struggling on in the past. We can also discuss if there's anything that needs to be changed or given a closer look at, as far as our outcome of our Fun Run is concerned. This week, we will also use this time to promote our event further around the community. It will be most beneficial if we divide the class into groups to go around to local elementary schools and middle schools to inform them of this event. Showing our faces will allow those listening to become more aware of the great and real event that is occurring and also give us a chance to become more involved in our community. February 5th through the 11th will be the process of us gathering supplies. This will include materials to start the obstacle course, prizes, snacks, refreshments, and so forth. Within the class, we will delegate who can obtain which materials most effectively. During this week, we will also contact local businesses to give them opportunity to donate prizes, such as admission tickets or promotional items. The next week, February 12th through the 18th, will be a catch-up week. We will assure that everything thus far is going smoothly and we are up to the schedule. This week will also be the time we obtain the main pieces of the obstacle course. This will include hula hoops, balls, jump ropes, traffic cones, and so forth. Each member of the class will help in this part and by collecting these materials from home or asking local places to donate them or loan us to these materials. By the week of February 19th through March 4th, we should have all the materials to complete the obstacle course and have prizes and so on. From this point forward, we will be mainly focusing on the promotional aspect further, staying in contact with local schools and organizations so they continue to mention the Fun Run and Main Run to their members. The week of March 5th through the 11th, we will go over the schedule. Also during this week, we will remind everyone of their roles and responsibilities. Also, we will keep reinforcing and promoting the event. We will also go over timings and evaluate roles during the event and further evaluate if we need more people to make the event a safe and fun event. By the week of March 12th through the 18th, we will estimate how many kids will be attending our event. Although we cannot know exact amount to the day of our event, we need a rough count so we can prepare. We also need to prepare for any number of kids who are attending. The last week of March will be for last minute preparations. By this point, we need to be caught up on everything and all materials must be obtained. For the Fun Run, there will be many required resources, of which included space for the event to happen. Hopefully, this will be known knowledge, so when we go to set up the event, we have a plan of how our obstacle course will be displayed. Materials for the obstacle course will include hula hoops, jump ropes, traffic cones, boxes for hurdles, and anything else the class deems would be a good addition to the materials. These materials can be purchased or given by donations by local shops or organizations that are willing. A big resource will include us, the members of our class, and also those participating in the Fun Run. We can use elementary school and middle school principals for promotion as well. Also, all of the UC community is a resource for this promotion. We can consider prizes, refreshments, snacks as resources, as these can be purchased or donated. For prizes, a good source would be local movie theaters, tickets, jump zone tickets, ice cream tickets, or coupons for local restaurants. A big constraint that is always an issue with public events is lack of attendance. In other words, unsuccessful participation. By a flip of a coin, our fun run could have 5 people attending or have 60 kids attending. To prevent this dramatic difference in numbers, a Facebook event page should be set up so we will be able to see a rough estimate of those attending, who will not be attending, and those who might attend. This promotional is very important around our community. Another aspect that could conflict with the project would be scheduling. From past experience, we have learned that in order to have a successful event, you must be organized to the last detail. As well, a thought-out schedule is crucial. Another constraint might be the weather. If it is a gloomy, rainy day, we are less likely to have a good turnout. Lack of donations and funding will also be a big constraint. Another huge constraint is if we send out a conflicting message as a form of promoting. If a statement is said that comes out offensive, this could affect our final outcome. Our fun run is a great way to bring the community together for a great cause. Hopefully our project is chosen so we have an opportunity to further bring the importance of exercise and community into the service. Thank you.